No, don't go out, don't go out. Ah, for fuck's sake. Self-care queen. These smell really nice. I think they're from Lidl or Aldi. But yeah, I've just lit a candle. I am drinking this evening a strawberry and lime recordelig. Cheers to that. And it's a Saturday night, and it's my first Saturday night alone in, I honestly can't remember, probably the last time I filmed one of these videos, which was like last year. So I'm gonna take a little sip. You're currently balanced on a coaster holder and another candle. I'd need to get a taller tripod. I say this in every video, but I thought I'd have a little chat. I just said I feel like it's been a while, although it hasn't, because I filmed one of these sort of life update videos a few weeks ago. I wanted to sort of give some updates on what's going to happen with my channel moving forward. Because I feel like I said this in the last video, I have not been very consistent on YouTube this year. I will be honest, since going full-time at work, it is a struggle to like make content for Instagram, TikTok and YouTube. But obviously YouTube requires more editing, doing the description boxes take longer, and even just like the process of filming a video takes longer. So that's why like I do struggle. Like my aim is to do it like once every 2 weeks, because I do love YouTube. It's one of the things I've been doing the longest. Like I created my Instagram first, then I think I made this YouTube after. So yeah, YouTube is like one of my little babies. I've noticed my YouTube shorts are doing quite well, so thank you if you've come from my YouTube shorts, if you found me any other way. I don't know how you found me. But yeah, it's a Saturday night. I'm home alone, which as I said is what I've really needed. I think if you follow me anywhere else, even on YouTube, I have been so busy this summer. I don't know, it's because, as I said, because I work full time, almost all my socialising has to go into a weekend. So I just feel like every weekend I'm here, there and everywhere seeing people, which I love. Like I'm so grateful for that. But it just feels a lot. And when this weekend came and like I literally had no plans, like oh my god, thank god, like I haven't got to be on a train to go anywhere. I don't have to spend money on going out, because me and mum were talking about this today actually, and I just feel like every time I leave the house now it costs me like £50 to go out for a meal or to go out for the day. It's just like, why has life become so expensive? Obviously I know why, because of the cost of living crisis, but yeah, I just think since COVID, like everything is just so expensive. I get paid next week, luckily. I'll probably be paid by the time I upload this. But yeah, I just feel like, and I mean, I'm on an apprenticeship wage as well, so I don't earn loads of money either, and I'm trying to pay for driving lessons, and I have a car that I run as well. But yeah, it's just like, oh my god, I just feel like my money just gets drained so quickly. So yeah, this weekend has been a weekend of recharging. I cleaned my room today, I cleaned the kitchen, and yeah, I've just spent a lot of time on my own. Like, my mum was out last night as well, so I've had like 2 evenings on my own, which I've definitely needed. But yeah, I thought I'd give you a little update on what's going on with me. Because I was watching, sometimes when I like run out of like YouTube ideas, I watch my old videos back to like see how my life has changed and things, and it gives me ideas of what to like film next. One of those videos actually, I was looking back, it was like being single and not dating. I am still single, but yeah, I have been dating this year. Like I don't know why I feel the need to share this, but yeah, and I did want to reflect actually. I don't know if I mentioned it on TikTok, so I talk a lot about my dating experiences on TikTok, or just being a single girl in general. I talk about that a lot on TikTok, and people seem to relate to it, because if you're new around here, I've never had a boyfriend. I have dated, but yeah, nothing's ever been serious. But yeah, like I did go on a few dates earlier this year. Not a lot came of those dates, and I know both those people have watched my YouTube videos in the past, so I'm really hoping they're not watching this right now. I was dating, but then as I said, I've mentioned before, like May was a particularly hard month. Like my granddad got really unwell, he was in hospital, and my nan is still going through like further tests and things. And I was meant to have a driving test in June, but I cancelled that because there was just like so much going on in my life. From those dating experiences, like going back to the original point, it is like strange. I think, like I've always said I don't like dating apps, and that still stands. I'm still not a huge fan of them, but I've noticed this time around, I don't know if it's because when I was first on dating apps, I was like 19, 20. And then I came off them when I was 21. I was off them for like the whole 2 years of COVID. I thought there's literally no point, I can't meet people physically. Like as I said, throughout COVID I didn't date, I didn't really talk to anyone, because as I was also in like my 3rd year of uni, and I just did not have the time or capacity for it. But yeah, then obviously I finished uni and things were coming back to normal, so I was just literally out with my friends all the time, which I absolutely loved. As I said, I feel like the months between like September and December last year, I was just like thriving. I was in London a lot. I was just like seeing my friends and doing fun things. This year I got made redundant from my old job. And then I obviously started driving lessons again, and I actually bought a car. And then my brother made a comment. He was like, you've got a car, you've got a job. He was like, why are you not dating? I was like, do you know what? As I said, I think I mentioned in the previous video, like, I just want it to come naturally and all that. But I was like, you know what? It's not going to happen if I'm just sat at home, like, not going out. Like, I need to put myself out there. So I said, I actually tried Facebook dating. And I said, it wasn't bad at all. Like, I think, as I said, now that I'm 23, like, I always put my age radius up. Like, every boy I've dated has been older than me. I don't know what that says about me. Not like 10 years older, like just like maybe 2 or 3 years older. Yeah, so obviously I'm 23 and I was like dating guys who were like 24, 25, and they just seemed like to know what they wanted more, and they actually wanted something serious. I was like, this is really refreshing, because when I was first on dating apps, like in my like when I was 20, the boys were like 21, 22, just like never gave any indication they wanted things serious. So if you're at that age of being like 20, 21 and boys are just messing you around, that's probably why. Maybe date a bit older, like 25 plus. But yeah, as I said, completely single now, not dating anyone or anything. I just don't have time. Like, this summer has been so busy. As I'm not sure it's because I work full-time. Like, in my old job I was part-time, so I could sort of see friends more easily during the week, and not everyone had full-time jobs yet, but now my friends have full-time jobs. Like, when we see each other, it's kind of got to be weekends. And I did see one of my friends, or I did see a group of my friends this week on a Wednesday, but like, I just couldn't relax as much because I know I had work the next day, and also on a Thursday I do my driving lesson between 5 and 7. So Thursdays are like super long days anyway, so I had to like leave early, and it's just like, it just wasn't like as nice as it would be on a weekend. But I did go to Brighton Pride a few weeks ago, and honestly, like we were still talking about the other day, one of my favourite weekends ever. It was just, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I wasn't sure what to expect because I'm a straight cis het female, I hope that's the right words. I kind of thought, oh, am I going to be out of place? Like, do I like belong there? I don't know, like, just those sort of thoughts go through your head, I guess, when you go to any sort of new social situation. But yeah, like, we drank quite a bit, but we weren't really bad or anything. Yeah, so we went to Brighton Pride, and it was just, the vibes were immaculate. It was just, everyone would come up and talk to you. Like, I feel like in the UK, when you're in like pubs and that, not everyone will come and talk to you, but at Brighton Pride, like, we just met so many like really nice people, like of all ages. It was the same age as us, younger than us, older than us. Like, we just chatted to so many like nice people, and I was like, oh my god, it just feels like life is back to normal. So yeah, that was like really nice. We did go both days, but on the Sunday we kind of stayed on the pier because, again, I'd work the next day, so I didn't want to drink or anything. So yeah, we drank a lot on the Saturday, but what I've noticed now with my drinking, like, I don't drink during the week. Like, this video will probably go up on a Wednesday, but it's a Saturday night when I'm filming this. And maybe if I'm at home, I'll have maybe like 1 or 2 with my mum, but obviously if I go out with my friends, I will drink more than that. But yeah, I don't drink during the week. But as I said, Brighton Pride was the most I've drunk in a while. Like, I was mixing drinks. I was drinking wine, I was drinking Pimm's, I was like, pretty much anything goes. Because we started quite early in the day, so we started drinking about, I want to say 12, 1 o'clock. I kind of stopped by about 11, and then we went to the club, and I think I just sweated out. And to be honest, I felt tired the next day, but like, I didn't feel hungover, which was good. And I was quite sensible in the fact I was like drinking water in between. And I think that's kind of how I coped at uni as well. Like, obviously I drink a lot at prees, like I drink a lot in a short amount of time. I would always start preeing about 8. We wouldn't go out to about 11, so I'd drink like a lot in those like 3 hour period. But I would never drink in the club, and that saves you money as well because club drinks are expensive. But yeah, then I think the first year of uni I'd get hangovers, but like the rest of my uni career I didn't really, because I just kind of knew when to stop drinking, when to drink water and stuff. So yeah, that's my kind of alcohol intake update. As I said, I wanted to have a little chat about single life, how like I just feel like my life has shifted a bit since going full-time at work. Work has been challenging in the past couple of weeks. Because I work in a really small team, it's literally me and my manager who work in our department. So if she's off sick or on holiday or whatever, it's just me doing everything. I just feel like it's a lot of responsibility sometimes, which is good because I do learn a lot. Equally, from this job I'm learning things that like I don't want in my next job, sort of thing. So yeah, that's that. I don't see myself being there forever. I can't really go into that, but yeah, that's work. It's not horrendous, it's not the worst job I've done, but it's just not my dream job, and I don't really know what is my dream job. I've always felt that way. I've done quite a variety of things. I've worked in childcare, I've worked in social media, I've worked like with a book, as I said. A book was released this year which I've written in, and I also helped like organise that book. So yeah, and then obviously now I work in admin. I'm doing a business administration admin business admin apprenticeship. There we go. This is literally the only drink I've had today. So yeah, I know, like I said, admin doesn't, a lot of people think admin is boring, and I get that, but I just didn't really know what else I wanted to do, and I said it's a full-time wage just and at least I'll get like another qualification out of it. It's equivalent to the A level, so that's a good thing, and it's like a fixed term contract for a year, so probably this time next year I'll be either looking for or in a new job, fingers crossed, but we'll see. Like, I'm trying not to look too far ahead. And also with driving, as I said, I've started with a new instructor now. I'm on my 6th driving instructor, I know. So yeah, on my 6th driving instructor, and it's going well, but as I said, I do struggle doing that lesson like straight after work. It's just like, I just find it so tiring, because I mean, even my mum's like 2 hours of driving anyway is tiring, but let alone after like a full day of work. I'm like, I know. But I'm getting better, and I think just having my own car as well has really helped my confidence, because like it's not like we have one lesson a week and you forget everything by the next week, so I was really struggling with that. But I think I've mentioned before in my last video, I have been going to therapy this year since May, but I feel like I'm coming to a point now where I don't really need it. It's obviously really important to go, but because I go to a private therapist, I can literally just like dip in and out of it when I need it. So it's good that I feel like I'm coming to a point where I don't need it, and the money I can save from doing therapy sessions I can put into driving. So I think that's the plan going forward. I've got another session next week, and then I might say to her like, look, I feel like I'm doing okay now, and yeah, then I can put the money towards driving, because my theory test actually runs out in November next year, so I need to pass my driving test soon. Like I said, I've been learning again for another year, so hopefully by then I'll feel ready. And I know I need to book a test, because like I said, it's like a 6 month to a year long waiting time. So yeah, but I still, even just thinking about it today, it just brought me so much anxiety. Like, I just wish, I know people say it's like normal to feel nervous for a driving test, but I feel like the level of nerves I feel just isn't normal. But yeah, so we'll talk about it to my driving instructor and obviously see what he says. But yeah, but tomorrow actually, as I said, this week I'm not doing anything either day. So what me and mum have done before, on a Sunday morning, we've driven to Guildford, which is where I'll be taking my driving test, and we go like about 8 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, like no one's driving around, so I can take her like around the test routes, and I'm just getting more practice in, which is good. So yeah, that's driving. But I don't want to book a test because it would put me under pressure. But then someone at work said, well, if you're under pressure, it might make you like learn a bit quicker. So I don't know. I'm just like, I feel like driving is the bane of my life at the moment, but I'll get it done. I will get there. I know if I've got something in my mind, I will like work towards it. But it's just one of the things I struggle with in life. Also, on this YouTube channel, so I work at a university. I don't think I've ever said that on here, but that's where I work. I work at a university in admin. And obviously September is a mega busy time for us. Like, I won't even be allowed to work from home anymore. So the apprenticeship vlogs will stop for about a month. So I have to be in every day. So I really won't be able to vlog much in September or really film anything at all. So what I am going to do is, because obviously September is the time a lot of people go back to uni or start university, I'm going to upload YouTube shorts of like university advice. I've obviously got videos from last year about uni advice as well, but as I said, I know when I was a fresher, I really like valued YouTube videos to like on what to pack and like what to do and stuff. So they are like TikToks from last year, but they will still be relevant for this year. So yeah, that's what I'll be uploading in September. I'll try and upload like one a week. And if I can, I'll try and film videos maybe like this, or vlogs if I can. But as I said, I don't know when I'll be able to fit that in. But at least going forward now, sort of going into autumn, winter, my weekends aren't so busy. Like, there's no, obviously no festivals on or anything like that. Next weekend is August bank holiday when I'm filming this. So I'm actually going to London with my home friends. So obviously you saw I went to Oxford with my uni friends. Every sort of summer I do one trip with my uni friends, one trip with my home friends. So the trip with my home friends, we're actually going to stay in London overnight on the Saturday because one of our friends who we went to college with, she's actually got a play on in Camden Fringe Festival. So we're all super proud of her. So we're going to go watch that. And yeah, just have a fun weekend in London. We haven't really booked anything, but I think I sometimes find if you try and book too much, it just feels a bit like rigid and it's just not as fun. So yeah, I'm really excited for that because I haven't done my trip away with them this year yet. So obviously Brighton was like a trip away, but that was more like a festival vibe. Whereas this, the London trip is going to be all 6 of us going, which is like so rare that we're like all together in the same place at the same time. Because I feel like with your home friends, you kind of all like go off in different paths and you don't always see each other anymore. Whereas your uni friends, you all meet in the same place, but then you know you kind of go into that friendship knowing that you don't live that close to each other. So yeah, that's kind of why like every time I see my friends, there's always like a travel lodge involved because we just don't live near each other like at all. Which is something I do struggle with in my 20s. Like I do miss uni in that sense, where everyone lived in the same city, you just walk to see each other. But yeah, now all my friends pretty much live like an hour away from me, which is fun, especially when I don't drive. That is something I'm like, that's one of my motivations to like get me driving. And with the train strikes as well, like on Friday I had to be in early to work, but there was no trains running until 8 o'clock in the morning, and I had to be in work at 8, so obviously that was not an option. So I had to get a 7 a.m. bus. I was like, I feel like I'm back at school. But to be fair, I thought it'd be like no one on the bus, but there's quite a few people, so they probably had the same idea. But yeah, it was fine. I got into work. But yeah, that is this evening's ramblings. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh my god, the lighting has changed. It's that sort of time of day where it's like, it's not dark, but if there's no lights on, like it feels a bit dark, you know? Yeah, so that's what's going on in my life. As I said, September, there probably won't be much videos like this, but I will be uploading YouTube shorts. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok. Obviously, it is easier to upload short form content. But I will always be here on YouTube. Like, I do enjoy it. I love watching YouTube. That's probably one of the... I feel like YouTube's not really social media, but like, as I said, Friday night and Saturday night of the weekend just gone when you're watching this, I've been watching YouTube just constantly. Like, I watch so many amazing creators. Like, I love the Frances Files. She used to do it on TikTok, mainly her vlogs, but now she does YouTube videos. I've binge watched Molly Thompson this evening. Hannah Marling I've got to watch, Megan Shaw. Those are the sort of people I'm watching at the moment. And yeah, that's my life, as I feel like things are getting better, which is good. I didn't really feel in that sort of headspace back in May, June time. But yeah, things are getting easier, which is always good. So hang in there. I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe if you did like it. And I'll see you soon. Also, at the end of September, beginning of October, I've actually got a whole week off work, so I'll be back filming then. So hopefully in October there'll be a bit more content. But for September, you may not see me in this kind of format, but I will be on like other social media. So yeah, thank you so much for following and sticking with me this year when I've not been consistent at all. Yeah, adult life takes a bit of adjusting too, but I'm getting there. So yeah, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.